What's up again, everybody? This is game number 2 of this Legacy, Tri-State Legacy Tournament. We are deciding who's going first. I win the roll-off yet again here. Spoiler alert. Roll-off won. My opponent chose evens. I rolled odds. So I'm going to elect to go first again. I went first in the first game, and spoiler alert, I won that game. But I went first in that game, and the roll didn't pay off, so it set everything back by a turn. But I'm going to elect to go first again this time and see if it lands the way it should. So I'm going to be rolling 3 dice. One of those dice, one of the first 4, is going to be in spent. And be rolling 3 dice and looking for 3 energy and 1 question mark so that I can pick up a katana on turn 1 and it goes out into the field. And that's exactly what we get here. We get 2 masks and a question mark, so this is an easy turn 1 purchase of katana. She's going to pop out on the 0-2-1 side, move into the field zone, and that's going to be the end of my first turn. Passing over to my good friend Tyler. This is what Tyler is running. He's running a really cool, kind of a long setup, but a really cool team where you purchase Jimmy Olsen, get him out there, reduce the cost of your Superman, get Superman out, and then nowhere Superman into one of these really powerful 7 drops. He's got 3 different 7 drops to choose from. He's got this common Thanos, he's got a common Hulk that has Overcrush, and he's got the rare Bizarro that's got Overcrush and gets +2/+2 for each character card with the global that I have on my team as the opponent. He's running ramp in the form of multiple man, and he's got Batman in case of rerolls. And as for basic actions, he is running 1 against many, which is a really cool card. It's a 5 cost, so it's a bit hard to get to, but it deals the target player X damage, where X is the number of character dice in their field zone +2. And he's also running Dimension Door, which gives some of your character dice basically they cannot be blocked. It makes them unblockable, which is kind of counterintuitive. It would at first appear because you're playing a bunch of characters that have Overcrush, or at least you're looking to get a bunch of characters with Overcrush, so that kind of does the work for you of dealing direct damage. But this can go on to the Superman dice that you are purchasing with Jimmy Olsen if you don't happen to have time to get to the Nowhere combo, nowhereing out a 7 cost. So rolling up his dice on his turn, he gets 1 sidekick, 2 bolts, and a fist. So most likely going to re-roll and picks up 2 bolts. So he's got 4 energy here. 3 is going to purchase him, 2 is going to purchase him a Jimmy Olsen. Going to pick that up for 2. 1 fist, 1 bolt, and with the other 2, he's going to look over at my Blink Transmutation die. It is indeed a 2-cost action die, and it does have some interesting aggro abilities when you actually play the action die, as opposed to just using it for the global. It would look like he's going to pick up one of those for 2 and have that just act as some sort of energy ramp. Passing over to me because he can do no more, I am going to pull the 4 dice that are in my bag, roll those up. We've got, wow, that is a good roll, and this is exactly what we're looking for. On turn 2, we are looking to pick up a Nowhere, and then we are looking to Villainous Pact, said Nowhere, into the bag along with the other 4 dice. And that's exactly what I can do. And that guarantees a roll of Nowhere on turn 2 because Nowhere is 1 of 5 and we prep 1. So passing over to my good friend Tyler, he is rolling up his dice, gets a sidekick again, and this time 3 energy, 1 shield, 1 fist, 1 mask. Going to re-roll it, gets a bolt. So he actually has the rainbow there of all 4 energy types. He's going to pick up a multiple man and a Jimmy Olsen. So his bag is going to be nice and full going into his turn number 3. Rolling up, wow, that is a lot of sidekicks. I've got 3 sidekicks here. 2 masks and a bolt. Going to want to re-roll those sidekicks most likely, and the 2 masks. We're looking for Nowhere to hit here on turn 3 so that I can Nowhere into Black Bolt, and that is exactly what comes up. So far, turn 1, 2, and 3 are going perfectly for me. Tyler enjoys messing around on the camera, trying to make the recording as lighthearted as possible. So I'm going to Nowhere out Katana and Nowhere in Black Bolt, and then the goal here is to buy 2. Normally it would be to buy 1 Cosmic Cube and then prep it to guarantee that I roll Cosmic Cube next turn. The other option here is to also just buy 2 Cosmic Cubes, and that's what I have to end up doing, or just float some energy. But buying 2 Cosmic Cubes and letting all of that next turn go into the bag means I'm getting a, what is that? A 2 in 11 chance? 2, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, a 2 in 11 chance of drawing a Cosmic Cube. So going to pick up 2 Cosmic Cubes, pop that over into the used pile, along with Nowhere passing my turn, and those 4 dice that I used to pay with. So the goal now is to look for some masks to be prepping, and to just basically use my energy to ping him out, just to destroy, direct damage my opponent. So he has a, wow, that's a really good pull for him. He pulls Multiple Man and Jimmy, and neither of them roll. That's unfortunate. Going to re-roll the 2 characters because he's got 2 energy, and that's a perfect roll. He's going to field the Jimmy for free and pay 1 to field the Multiple Man. And at this point, you actually, playing against the team that I'm running, you probably want to just push face and make me block, or make me take the damage, because the damage that this team can deal in a short amount of time is staggering. It is 20 damage in 5 turns, which is insane if you get everything that you need. And so going to roll up 4 sidekicks here. So the gamble did not pay off. I'm not rolling a Cosmic Cube this turn. Going to scoop and re-roll. Why am I scooping and re-rolling? I had 4 energy. And whoa, that is a major, major backfire there, because now I don't have energy to buy Cosmic Cube or to prep dice. Probably a wrong play of just picking up and scooping immediately. I should have looked longer at those energy types. But, you know, having 3 sidekicks out in the field means those dice are not going back into my bag. I am going to ping my opponent for 1, paying a generic energy, in this case a Bolt, to buff up my King Black Bolt by 1 defense. That's going to ping him for 1 damage, dropping him to 19. And so he's going to pull 4 dice from the bag, 1 from his prep area. Going to roll all those up. See what he pulls. See what he rolls. Rolls a second Jimmy Olsen. Going to field that Jimmy Olsen, I would imagine, or maybe he wants it for energy, because now he can actually start devoting some energy to picking up Superman. And the nice thing about the Superman is it goes to the bag. If he were planning on, you know, prepping that over into, or using the Nowhere action to, you know, turn it into a 7-drop, it's actually not so good that it goes to the bag rather than going to used, because you can Nowhere from the used pile, but you can't Nowhere from the bag to the bag. So he's going to field and then purchase with the 4 remaining energy. He had 1 of those Superman dice. I'm rolling 2 Cosmic Cubes this turn, which is ridiculous if both of them come up, and both of them do come up, and we have 2 energy on either of them. So that right there is 10 damage, because Cosmic Cube does indeed stack. So every character ability or global, character or, is it global? Yeah, action die. Character or action die that deals damage this turn is upped by 2 for each of those Cosmic Cubes. So each time I target King Black Bolt with a global, it is going to deal 5 damage. So that one is dealing 5, and that one is dealing another 5, dropping him from 19 to 9 in 1 turn. Now the big burst is indeed through the bag, and so I will have to cycle those again. But I only have, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 sidekicks in the bag right now, and a Nowhere die. So it's quite possible to be able to cycle that. And at this point, he probably should have pushed, at least with something. The setup that he's going for is taking too long in comparison to the team, and that's through no fault of his own, because in this format, there is no text wiping possibility outside of Slander. I think Slander is one of the only text wiping cards, Slander, and actually Captain Cold's Cold Gun, which would be a good counter to the level 1 Black Bolt that I have, because it deals 3 damage in addition to text wiping, and so it would be removed off the board, KO'd. So he's going to pick up another Superman and field said Superman. He should push, certainly should push here with several dice, I would imagine. He's pushing with 1 Superman on the 4-6 side, and I could just elect to take this damage, but if something happens where I don't roll any energy or anything like that, it might be better to just chump block, get another sidekick that allows me to roll another energy, and ping him for even more damage. And, oh, wow, I pull a Cosmic Cube, so this could be game right here if we roll, 3 energy? If we roll 3 energy, it's game, and the Cosmic Cube, of course. Cosmic Cube comes up. We've got 2 energy, and the Nowhere on the action and the Sidekick die. And the Nowhere on the action and the Sidekick die come right back up, so we have 6 damage instead of 9. Energy fixing globals are not present anymore in this format because they were all banned already. So going to refield the Sidekick that had been KO'd from last turn. Going to target King Black Bolt twice. Question here, interesting thought is, do we keep one of those? Do we keep the question mark to blink back any of his attackers? And I say no, because putting him at 3 is probably way better than protecting our totally full life total. Though he is going to be rolling a second Superman here, which could do some damage. Fortunately for us, we do have 3 sidekicks to chump block with, so I don't think this would cause us any problems here. He could push with all of these, and he's going to buy, it looks like he's going to buy another Superman. But yes, all I need is 3 energy to just kill him outright on this turn. Pushing damage at this point does him really no good because I could let all the tiny guys go through, and there's the 3 damage right there. There's the 3 energy, so that's going to ping him immediately for 3. 1, 2, 3, and he's going to mess around on the camera in front of the camera and put it on the video, and I will oblige. I will put it in the video. So with game number 2, that is a win for me, which puts me at 2-0 right now. So I'm going to play Michael, who is 2-0 as well, running a Satchel team. So game 3 will be a Satchel team versus King Black Bolt. Hope you guys are liking this team. I like this team a lot. It's certainly within the larger constructed scene. It has some counters and would definitely need some tinkering to be able to go toe-to-toe with some pretty tier decks, but King Black Bolt is powerful indeed. So I hope you guys are enjoying these, and let's hop into game number 3. Thanks for watching.